going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's giving my opinion. So today, we have to go in on Iotex because they're doing some major things. Now, with the recent pumpage, okay, that's exciting and all, but they have a whole lot more underneath the hood that you may not know about. You know, a lot of people are jumping on this crypto because they see the price action and it's crazy, right? But everyone does not know what is going on behind this token. And what excites me more than the price action is the utility of it. You talk about use cases. We got it all, baby. Let's get to it. Now, they just got listed on Coinbase Pro, then they got listed on Coinbase. They are the first IoT project to do so. Let's take a look. After a monumental week for Iotex, what's in store for the future? So we have the team getting together for a deep dive on what's next for Iotex and the vision to propel the blockchain and IoT space to new heights. Okay, let's take a look at their website real quick. Okay, so you have here building the connected world. Join our journey to power billions of devices and decentralized applications across the physical and digital world. Now, they already have working products going out, doing some amazing things with decentralized identity. You're going to want to see this. Okay, now you have UCAM, the world's first blockchain home security camera. The world's first blockchain home security camera. Let's take a look. At Iotex, we connect the physical and digital worlds. UCAM is the award-winning camera that's powered by Iotex innovation, a one-of-a-kind device. This camera gives you a glimpse of what is possible when IoT and blockchain are fused together. UCAM has received the CES Innovation Award of 2020, the cybersecurity and privacy, and this innovation is accessible for the low price of $50. So here we have Pebble, which is an asset tracker. You wouldn't believe the capabilities that this thing has. You're talking about heat sensors, motion, you know what I mean? Temperature. It's just crazy with the guy here. Take control of your data with Pebble. Pebble is a breakthrough blockchain-powered device that captures physical world data to give you trusted information about real-world events in real time, and it's only accessible to you. Just like it's, not your keys, not your crypto. It's the same thing in this scenario with video and with the data. Come on. And a huge shout out to Larry Pang. I had a chance to interact with him on Telegram. He helped me navigate with the IoPay app. Shout out to him. He is the head of business development at Iotex. I greatly appreciate your help and absolutely love what you guys are doing. Take a listen.
Issues and chooses to deal with it, right? So just this time last year, we were at CES, which is the world's largest consumer electronics show. And we actually got a great start to our UCAM project because we won the CES Innovation Award for cybersecurity and personal privacy. So we walked into CES thinking we were big stuff. And, it's like, oh, CES recognizes that blockchain-enabled privacy is going to be a big trend, right? And this was also at the time where the US mainstream media was being flooded with all of these stories about, this guy hacked into an Amazon Ring camera and was talking to their kids and pretending to be Santa Claus, and it freaked everybody out, right? So we went into CES thinking everyone's going to want a privacy camera, because how could they not? It's all over the news, right? But it's really funny how consumer adoption works. Then I started to think back. It's like, this is not the first instance where a computer or a smart device was hacked. This happened for the past decade without anyone batting an eye. And that continued throughout 2020. And some confluence of COVID, misinformation in elections, and I don't know what else. Now we're starting to see the tipping point where people are migrating over to privacy solutions, starting with this whole WhatsApp to Telegram and Signal mass migration, right? Signal got 20 million new users over the past month. And if that's not a tipping point, I don't really know what it is. And at least it's the early adopter tipping point, right? Where people are recognizing that even though Facebook and other big tech companies are marketing private messengers, how can we trust that, right? You have to go to the decentralized bottoms up version. So that's why Signal is being considered to be so valuable now, is because, there's not a big tech company behind it. They don't have to just believe the claims that they've seen. They finally have an alternative. So that's where that migration from private messengers is happening in real time as we speak. And, maybe it's not yet time where everyone will acknowledge that, okay, this privacy messenger thing. There are other things in my life that I want to be private. But I think the next natural thought process is going to be, okay, what are all the other sensitive things that big tech touches today? My private messages probably is the first thing that people think about. Maybe next their finances, but it's inevitable that the devices that, that capture what we do at home, that capture our conversations at home, all of these things will need to be privatized. And it's just a really big wind at our backs that people are starting to recognize this. And I thought it was funny, it's like at a point where we thought the tipping point wasn't there yet. But now I think UCAM, even though it's a product that has already launched last year, is going to have an even bigger year this year, just because people are ready for it.
Like, what happens when Zoom uses Iotex as a second layer on their platform for an extra charge? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if that's possible, but just a thought.
The same thing applies to Pebble, right? So Pebble is the partnership between Iotex and a chip manufacturer, one of the world's largest chip manufacturers named Nordic Semiconductor, right? They do billions in revenues a year. And we worked with them, again, to design this board and also to merge our open source libraries together in order to allow for this kind of open source development experience on top of this operating system, right? But where this is headed is, we work with Nordic, which is like a very low stack kind of tech partner, but you're right that this is not necessarily going to be a consumer product, but Iotex has many different angles that we're tackling, right? One of them is we are part of a lot of these professional organizations like the IEEE and IIC. We're actually the co-chairs of the IIC's blockchain working group. And the IIC is composed of 400 of the largest IoT organizations in the world. So our goal with that is to really introduce verifiable data to people that are looking for it, right? If you went to a regular consumer today and said, hey, this device will give you verifiable data versus non-verifiable data, they're going to think, okay, in my consumer lifestyle, why do I care if it's verifiable? Am I going to pay extra for the verifiability? And, maybe it's going to be like a value added service today, but it's more likely just going to be a sudden shift in a standard, right? Driven by regulation, driven by compliance. But that's already happening in the enterprise space. And it's not any like government body enforcing these regulations or compliance. They're self-enforcing the regulation and compliance, because if they make a misstep in trusting someone that they shouldn't, that affects their bottom line, right? And again, corporations are just capitalists and all they care about is money, right? So in that respect, how do you fit technology to make their world operate in a better way?
So let's share this article coming from Entrada Globe Newswire. WiseKey selected by Iotex to ensure integrity in manufacturing by using secure semiconductors with blockchain. Now, the Iotex platform is already powering the world's first private by design smart devices such as UCAM, and will empower other devices across smart home, healthcare, and more. It's already happening, people. Coming in from Geneva, Switzerland, WiseKey International Holding, a global IoT manufacturer and cybersecurity leader, announced today that it's partnered with Iotex, a leading blockchain-based platform. As partners, WiseKey and Iotex will work together at the intersection of secure hardware and blockchain technology to develop tools to verify trusted, secure manufacturing. This is a big deal, man. During manufacturing, the quality of the output depends on the input materials and the processes used in production. The project will secure semiconductors to guarantee the authenticity, integrity, auditability, which means they're able to go back and verify what has been said, of input materials and processes. Blockchain entries will be created to ensure authentic materials, process integrity, and the final quality assurance test results. This integration will provide immutable traceability for manufacturers to demonstrate the quality and integrity of their products. This is what I'm talking about here. This is what you need. You need that trust, solid. You know what I mean? That they produce and see applicability across numerous market verticals. The WiseKey and Iotex partnership merges the data authenticity and integrity benefits of tamper-proof, secure hardware and data immutability, decentralization properties of blockchain. This combined technology extends the quality controls guaranteed from the common proof of output, quality assurance, bye-bye, to proof of input and proof of process. Iotex is excited to embark on this journey with WiseKey to bring verifiable trust to manufacturing, says Roland Chow, co-founder of Iotex. WiseKey's expertise in manufacturing and utilizing microchips with built-in secure hardware greatly complements the Iotex platform and expands the future possibilities of trusted IoT solutions. So I'm not sure how many of you have been around, but I do remember this. IOTA cryptocurrency shuts down entire network after a wallet hack. Hackers exploit vulnerability of official IOTA wallet to steal millions. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm only bringing this to your attention. This is one of the competitors with Iotex. IOTA Foundation, the nonprofit organization behind IOTA cryptocurrency, has shut down its entire network this week after hackers exploited a vulnerability in the official IOTA wallet app to steal users' funds. I'm not sure of their current state right now, but I will be taking a look at that. Now, this here was recent. This is July 23rd, 2021. In the news, Iotex is eating IOTA market share with 1.3 update. I wanted to read this highlighted section for you real quick. Coming in from NASDAQ, the Iotex blockchain platform is designed to connect these types of smart devices to decentralized applications. This would enable users to be in full control of their devices and data. There are currently thousands of devices using this blockchain. Like, you can't tell me something like this isn't going to continue to grow. And we're at the very beginning of this. It's just a wonderful thing. Okay. So the Iotex team is always hard at work, and we wanted to thank our community for supporting us in every way. The writer's notes, and definitely take a look at their white paper. Take a look at their white paper. You are going to see why this thing is magical. The writer notes that in the V1.3 update, our already super fast transaction times got faster and super cheap. Cost per transaction got cheaper. For the cost of a cent, you can make 2,500 transactions on Iotex. That's what's up. See, now this is beautiful. He also mentions we're now EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, compatible, making it a snap for developers to port over their DApps written in Solidity. Wow. And finally, he gave us kudos for having connected devices up and running on the Iotex network. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, they have this unified. You're going to be able to farm. You're going to be able to add liquidity. So many other ways to make money. Like, the use cases are just crazy with this thing. And here's a good explainer video I wanted you guys to see. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it now and share this with you guys. This is coming right off their website. Explaining to you exactly what Iotex is and how it can be beneficial.
Our world is powered by billions of smart devices that generate an incredible amount of data and value. This phenomenon is called the Internet of Things, or IoT. From smart homes and wearables to connected vehicles and renewable energy, the IoT is impacting everyone and everything. But today, the multi-trillion-dollar IoT industry is owned by centralized corporations that control our devices, mine our data, and earn huge profits with no value returned to users. Iotex is here to change the status quo and build a future that empowers users, not corporations. We envision a world where everyday people can own and control their devices, as well as the data and value they generate. A vision we call the Internet of Trusted Things. By connecting the physical and digital worlds, Iotex allows us to secure the data from billions of smart devices and extract value from it with next-gen DApps. Join Iotex as we democratize access to the new machine economy and return power to the people.
So you're definitely going to want to check out their team. You have Roland Chow here, a strategy blockchain eco cryptography research scientist at U Waterloo, head of crypto R&D at Uber. These are the type of people that's working over here. Security engineer lead at Google. Yes. Then you have Jing Sung here, Operation Eco Investment, founding partner of Sparkling Capital, led 40 plus investments in innovation in blockchain technology, security, and IoT. Not to mention, she's an early investor in Theta. Then you have over here Quavin Guo, PhD in machine learning and computer vision at NUS, research scientist and engineer manager at Facebook. But I needed to bring you back to the Money Today show so he can shake your boots a little bit. If you aren't subscribed to his channel, I repeat, subscribe, okay? He's going to get his shovel and he's going to dig really, really deep. I love the intricacies that he gets when he does his research. Shout out. Take a listen.
So many other things. Initialized Capital, Pantera Capital, and Union Square Ventures. Well, it just so happens that Iotex R&D is in Menlo Park. Well, Pantera Capital, right here. Sequoia Capital, right here next to them. And guess who else? Andreessen Horowitz. all right next to the golf club. I am guessing a lot of these deals are made right here. And it just so happens that Iotex has an office right around. Now, when I was doing the research for this, I ran into one of the other investors of Polychain Capital, who is Jing's son. And it just so happens that Jing's son is the co-founder of Iotex.
You see it. It's right in front of your face. Come on and subscribe. And we will all, I repeat, we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.